Do you think I could juke a bear?
Juke?
Mm-hmm.
Like football player, like dodge?
And think I'm going left, end up going right.
I think people who can juke a bear.
What are you trying to
you juke? I don't know if I've ever seen you do that before in my life. In my in either of our lives.
In your life. So let's just assume I can juke. Do you think it is possible for me, a human being, to juke, like, check up a bear?
Probably. I mean, they're pretty...
like, ooh.
They're pretty big, like, lumbering beasts, you know? I feel like they're stealth and,
I don't know if stealth's the word you're looking for.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Not stealth.
Nimbleness?
Yeah.
Not close to stealth.
No, but they, like, go together with, like, a ninja.
Like their acrobatics?
Yeah, like their...
Acrobat.
Their movability is not
Sure.
really that quick, you know?
See, to be completely honest with you, I was ready for you to just hardball no.
Really?
Just not even entertain the idea.
Well, I'm not saying you can beat the bear. I'm just saying
No.
you might be able to juke him out.
I ain't trying to fight the bear. I'm just saying, are bears fast?
I think they can be, but I think it's one of those, like, very fast in a straight line kind of thing.
They gotta, like, build up the momentum?
Yeah, I think. I mean, I don't know that
I know
much
they're
about
strong.
bears, but yeah. The only problem I think with juking is that, like, if you go up against a big bear, I mean, they've got a pretty big wingspan. So, like, reach its arm out and just, like, catch you. You know, like, it might not be able to move.
I understand that could be the problem.
It might not be able to move towards you quick enough, but their arms are up and out a lot of the time when they going in for the kill, you know? So, like, he can just swoop in. And then he's got another few inches of claws on the end of that, too.
Just blatantly burp, I apologize. Yeah, so I'm my mindset is that once he gets going, he or she, we don't discriminate around here.
Of course.
Once the bear gets going, and they're like, like they're coming after me, right? I'm thinking, if I go to go left, and they shift their weight, I guess it would be their right, and I tiptoe on the other direction. I don't think they're gonna be able to respond as fast as me. So I'm saying I could beat a bear in a race.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know about a race, but yes, I think if you can get the bear to chase you where it has a forward momentum, and then you juke it, okay.
Yeah, he's not standing still. He's coming after me.
Yeah, because if he's, like, standing still, or not even just standing still, but, like, in the process of, like, up on his hind legs, like, going at you with his arms out, claws, not really running at you, you know, kind of already in the I'm going to kill you mode.
Right, as bears have.
Yes, then I think you'd have less likely of a chance. But if he's, like, full out
purely
running
just running
towards
after me,
you,
I think I could.
and you juked him, I think, yeah, I feel like that would work.
I appreciate that. I was 100% ready for so much drawback. Like, immediately, like, no, you can't.
Well, I have a little bit of faith in you. Not much, but a little bit.
That means a lot.
I try.
I think we're going to try something new today.
Okay.
For, I guess, two things.
A random scenario.
Random.
New thing number 1.
Sure.
We just did a random scenario.
Oh, cool. I was so confused for a second. I was like, wait, do you have something?
No.
You're not allowed to have something.
Yeah, sorry. I don't bring anything to this podcast, apparently.
Well, you know, I have a pretty big back, and I can carry a lot of weight on it.
Of course.
Especially this show. Oh,
do you want to tell me the 2 new things before you get on a sidetrack?
No, I'm long gone. I'll get back to them.
Okay.
First thing, on my way home, woman walking in the middle of the road.
Okay.
For me to pull into my house. Didn't move when I was right in front of her. I give her 4 or 5 feet.
What?
She was on her phone.
Was she walking or stopped?
She was walking.
But just didn't move out of the way?
Just didn't move out of the way until, like, I don't even know.
Were you pulling into park?
I was right in front of the driveway. So I couldn't just, like, squeeze in real quick to, like, let her do her thing because obviously she'd beat me. She's by herself. I'm in a car.
Yeah.
Not going to win that fight.
Yeah.
But she's on her phone looking down, and she's, like, just strolling.
She might not have realized that's where you were trying to go.
I know, but it's, for context, it's 10:30, well past 10:30. It's like 11:30 now. and I have headlights on, and I'm very obviously the only thing in front of her. I'm loud. My cat's freaking out right now. What is it? What does she have?
She's trying to climb up the fucking wall.
What the Is she on?
No, she stopped. That's what she did.
She's trying to climb up. Put the mic back on. I'm responding to you with no noise.
Sorry.
She's trying to climb up the wall.
Yeah. I was going to yell at her. That's why I moved the microphone.
Oh. Our walls are... It's just a wall. There's no...
No, it's like the edge, like where the door meets the wall. So there's kind of like the rim.
The corner?
Yeah.
God,
I think
you're
the
so
door was
dumb.
closed enough that she was like, I need to get into the room. But it wasn't closed enough that she could not get in the room, you know?
She sucks so much.
So she's like, I'm going to climb the wall, and that's going to open the door.
So funny. Now she's looking at us like we're the morons. It's like,
Yeah.
what? What do you want? Anyways, I almost hit a woman going home today. And it's just like her pure lack of just like again, like the cat just did. She looked at me like, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean what?
It's
I'm in a vehicle, homie.
Also, it's 10:30 at night, and you're just like on your phone outside in the
It's
dark.
like strolling.
Like, that's fine, but you should at least be like aware of your surroundings. It's fucking 10:30 at night.
And don't walk in the
You
road.
don't live in a bad neighborhood, but like you can live in literally any neighborhood, and maybe don't walk in the road when you're not paying attention.
Yeah, exactly.
At 10 o'clock at night.
So I just wanted to get that. I was very, I wasn't mad, but they like reacted the way they did, and I was like, well, now I'm angry.
Yeah. Now you just pissed me off.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna play a little game. Where's my phone? Do you have your phone on you?
Mhm.
Okay, good.
I'm prepared, unlike some people.
Okay, let's relax. Let me look at my podcast notes real quick.
Do I have to do something? Do you have more than one sentence this time?
Not only do I have no.
No, you don't have more than one sentence. Did you realize as you were going to say
I was
something?
like, you're about to blatantly lie right now.
Yeah.
I have one word.
That's even worse. Did you delete the last notes?
Yeah, well, we already talked about it, so
Yeah,
there's no point to still have it.
I guess, but you can like compile an archive of notes.
An archive. Well, that's what the podcast is for.
Okay, continue.
Phalanges.
What about them?
Are phalanges just used for your fingers, or are your toes phalanges?
I don't actually know.
I was thinking about this. Yeah, I have a lot of thoughts, guys.
He really does not have a lot of thoughts.
This motherfucker eats paint and screams sometimes. That's what this guy does.
I think the toes are something different.
I refuse to Google it.
I'm Googling
Ah,
it.
you bitch.
What is the phalanges of the foot? The phalanges of the feet.
The phalanges of the foot.
That's what it says. It actually says, what is the phalanges of foot? That's what it says.
Of foot.
That's not how I typed it. That's what someone else asked.
Okay, well, what does it
the
say?
tubular bones of the toes. So apparently they are phalanges.
So are they not fingers? Phalanges are fingers, too.
Yeah, fingers and toes.
Okay. Fingers and toes. What is that? No, it's
I don't
head,
fucking know.
shoulders, knees and toes,
Sure.
and toes. Sorry. Okay, so I'm sending you a link right now.
Yeah, the phalanges are the bones that make up the fingers of the hand and toes of the foot.
Let's go, dude. I was so scared that was a dumb question,
No.
but I feel a lot better now.
I felt like I wanted to just be like confident in my answer, and then I was like, I really don't fucking know.
Damn, are there phalanges in the toe?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have any topics before we move on?
No.
She just gave me a little head shake. You guys are supposed to see that, by the way.
Yeah.
So I have a little quiz thing. I looked over it very briefly just to make sure that it was like
I really like this.
appropriate.
graphic.
Yeah, the graphic's really cool. They give you a cute little animation after each question, and it really just wastes my fucking time. I skip.
Don't hate.
I will indeed do that.
We're gonna learn our creative types.
Yes, it's a creative type test. I have no idea what that means. I think it's the way.
Discover your creative personality.
There you go. So we're gonna start test,
I read.
and I'm thinking, guys, I might throw hands with Emmy by the end of this show. We'll see how it
No.
goes.
Do we start the test?
So I'm gonna press start test.
Cool.
And I want to hope to God that we have the same question. So how it works is I might screenshot each one and put it on the video. We'll see how I feel later.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
So we have a question and there's 2 different answers. And I believe there's about 15 questions. So I'm thinking we're going to read through each question, talk about our answers, give us something to talk about. And if this alone ends up being 45 minutes or so, then we'll see where the one takes us.
That's all you get.
Bitch. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. So do you have when? So I'll read the question. You tell me if it's right. When traveling, you always need a.
Yes, that's one I have
Okay,
too.
and then our answers are destination. Go ahead.
Or direction. Destination or direction. Sorry.
So when traveling, you always need a destination or you always need a direction. I'm direction man, I think.
I'm a destination person.
You're a destination person? So how do you take this question? Because I like road trips are like when we're driving to the beach and stuff, like the actual drive is like my favorite part.
No, but it's not asking what's your favorite part. It's what you need when you're traveling.
When traveling,
I just
well, it
can't
just goes to
travel
show
without I just can't travel without a destination. Like, I'm all for the journey is better than is more than the destination. I get that, but I'm not one of those people that's like, we're just gonna go east, or even like, let me just.
That's awesome. How you post that? You just like walk outside and you're like, I'm feeling east today.
And people do that shit.
Oh
or
god,
even
that's
just
hilarious.
like I'm gonna just like start taking random turns and like aimlessly drive like that. I just can't do that. Like it makes me too anxious. Like
but
I'm like I need to go to a destination.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
When I was overseas, even I would just Google where I was gonna go, and then I would go. And if I found things along the way or whatever, like that's fine. I would stop it. It wasn't all about the destination, but I just needed a destination in mind to figure out where I was going.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just how I think about it.
I honestly think I could get in a car and be like, where are we going? And they'll be like, just head down this road. I'll let you know when to turn. And I'll be completely content with that.
No, see, that makes me super anxious.
I'd be completely
I'm like, pull the
content
map
with
up right now so I can see where we're going. Because even though you say you know where you're going, you're going to forget to tell me a turn. And it's going to be a clusterfuck. And I'm going to hate you.
Well, see, the thing is if they tell me something wrong, it's not my fault, bro. We're good.
No.
Because if I'm completely relying on somebody else, then I'm chilling. All I got to do is listen.
No, I strongly disagree.
Okay, well, I like this. We're going to get different results then. We'll have something to share. So you go ahead and have your question or your answer, which is destination, and I'll go direction.
Cool.
You guys are more than welcome to put in the comments your argument for your answers as well if you want.
Yeah, of course. We won't ever care about what
not,
you say, but you know.
Yeah, I'm not going to read them, bitch.
Yeah.
But okay, you want to read the next one?
Yeah. My brain spends more time.
She's giving me the nod, guys. In the zone, auto zone.
That's not, no.
My brain spends more time either in the zone or zoning out. It's like spacing out. I think I space out a lot, I'm going to be honest with you.
I think you're a spacer for sure.
Yeah. It's never intentional. I like to, I almost said I like to think, bruh. No, but it's
true though.
I like to daydream. It's fun. Yeah. Playing little movies in my head. I have complete control over it. Little action movies.
Yeah. I think I want to say that I spend time zoning out, but in reality, my brain's always in the zone.
No.
I don't have.
I think you're too anxious to you have to know what's going on.
Yeah, I do. And I have to have something going on. I can't just be sitting there zoning out. Even when I'm zoning out, I'm like, it's like controlled zoning out, if that makes sense. It's not like I'm never like fully zoned out.
Yeah, you're like, okay, from 3:30 to 4, I can relax. And after that, I can move on to my whatever, you know?
Yeah, but even then, relaxing is like the only time I'm truly like mindless is like if I'm like watching something or reading something. And in that sense, it's not mindless. I'm just super focused on one specific thing. So even then, it's not like zoning out or like turning my brain off or anything like that. It's just different.
Yeah, I don't think I don't turn my brain off when I zone out, if that makes sense. Because I'm always thinking about like something or like entertaining myself.
I know.
I'm never not just like.
No, and that's not what I meant. I think by turn my brain off, I mean that like you like pull away from the exterior world and go internally into what's going on in your head, and I can't really do that as well.
That's true. Okay, so This is very exciting.
Mhm.
I'm glad that we're so different. Okay, so my brain spends more time. I'm going to say zoning out.
I think
And
that's why we complement each other.
enemies is going in the zone. That's probably true. I'm skipping every single animation they're giving me, by the way.
I'm not.
Okay, you're fine. Watch them. Let me know when you're ready for me.
I'm ready. You're good.
So we
They're
have...
not that long.
Yeah, that's true. They're not that bad. Okay, so the next one is I tend to see life through the lens of...
Stories or systems. So I tend to see life through the lens of stories or systems.
I don't know if I fully understand this question.
I don't either. I feel like yours is for sure stories. But I don't understand really what it means by systems.
See, I feel like I'm a very analytical person
Mm-hmm.
in terms of like grand scheme of things.
Mm-hmm.
But boy, do I love me some stories.
But I love stories too, but I feel like I'm a lot, like we've talked about this before, like I'm a lot more big picture and you're a lot more scene by scene.
Mm-hmm.
And I might just be completely misinterpreting the whole stories versus systems, but that's kind of
No,
what
I mean that's kind of the point though. Is like your
Yeah.
creative type is how you interpret the question.
Yeah.
You know, that's just
Yeah, I guess in my head it's just like the system, so like I see things big picture, like even stories big picture. So in my
Mhm.
head, I'm like, well, this is how the system's going to go. This is like the overarching theme, where in your head you see the individual story, the scene by scene play by, that kind of thing. So that's how my brain like interpreted it.
Okay. I think I'm sticking with stories for me.
Okay.
You've convinced me. I honestly didn't know, but I was leaning towards stories.
Okay.
And you're going systems?
I think so.
Damn, we're going to be wild crazy. I wonder if we're going to get like the exact opposite types.
Yeah.
Like if it's going to be like, you're the this. Do not interact with the
With
this.
this. Or it'll be like, these two are perfect love matches for each other because they complement each other. Okay.
Oh, damn. Okay. It says, are you a ruler or a scribble?
I don't really know what that means.
I think it means if you're drawing a line,
Oh,
would you use a ruler or would you just wing it?
wing it. I'm a scribbler.
I think I'm a ruler. Okay.
I don't know. I draw a lot though.
Yeah, that's true. But I also like... Oh, man. I don't know. Because if it's something I'm going to be presenting,
Mm-hmm.
ruler all the way.
Yeah.
If I just need to make a note of something,
Yeah. Scribble.
Scribbles.
But, I mean, also, I feel like it depends for me, too, because if I'm doing, like, something very geometric, like if I'm straight up making a chart or whatever, then I would for sure use a ruler if I had one readily available. But at the same time, I don't typically have one readily available.
Already forgot to take screenshots of any other questions, so we're not doing that.
Good, I told you we wouldn't.
Sorry, love you. Apparently not enough. So you're leaning towards... my gut instinct is ruler.
Yeah, mine's scribble.
Okay, cool. I'm not gonna think much into it anymore.
That works.
Okay. Cute little animation I don't give a shit about. Wasting my goddamn time.
You're so rude.
I'd rather be in a cocoon or a beehive.
The fuck that's supposed to mean?
I have an interpretation.
Okay. I was one isolated and one's in like a colony.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
So would you rather be by yourself and letting yourself grow or whatever?
Cocoon.
Or would you rather would you have a debra?
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather be in a more social environment?
Yeah, no. Are we both gonna cocoon this one?
I think you're more of in a social environment.
Me?
I think if you're by yourself for too long, you get lost in your thoughts and it starts to become unhealthy for you.
Yeah, but I also don't like people.
Right, but you still have that social battery that needs to be, or that social itch that needs to be scratched too.
Yeah.
I'm just saying in the long run, I'm about to scratch my forehead with the microphone. Bear with me.
Why
I'm
would
saying
he do that to you? He really just doesn't love you guys like I do.
I wish you could. We'll have some talks later. I think you suck.
Do you hear this bitch?
No, but you know what I mean though? I think like
No, I
long run, like if it's
do.
literally like you make this decision and that's where you are forever now,
Yeah.
I think you would have
And
to
I'm
be in the
sure there's
beehive.
still like, I'm sure in your beehive you still have like your own room kind of thing.
Like alone time, I'm sure.
Yeah.
At least a second.
But just like complete isolation. You're right, I'd probably die.
I think I could be perfectly fine in complete isolation.
Yeah, I think you could.
I think I would
thrive.
not only not only be fine, but like
Yeah.
figure this shit out
Yeah, I
like
think
on
you're
my
right.
own. I don't know if that's good or bad, but like,
I don't think it's good or bad.
God, people are gross, dude.
Yeah. Okay, do it.
I had a woman almost get hit by my car today. I don't need that in my life. All right, I'm going cocoon. She's going beehive. You guys let me know. I'm actually curious because, like, I'm sure there's some, like, metaphorical thing that, like, maybe the cocoon can mean something much deeper than just being alone and a beehive being in public. So, like, if you guys have a different interpretation of it, or if we read it out and you guys immediately thought this one thing and then we just went completely different direction. I'm very curious because, like, this whole creative types thing I think is supposed to trigger, like, how do you perceive something?
It's got to be, especially because there's only 2 answers. Like, it's different if it was, I feel like, giving you more answers and more types, but there's no way that there's only 2 creative types. So it's got to just be, like, a perception thing and, like, a combination of the answers, not just, like, A is this one and B is this one. And so, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the next one is dip your toes or dive in head first.
Okay, so my immediate reaction, when it comes to water, I'm a dive-in person.
I'm a dipper.
But when it comes to life, your boy ain't jumping into shit until I know what's going on.
Yeah. I don't know. What about me in real life?
Actually,
because I'm a big planner, too.
I think we're both dip people.
Yeah.
Just putting that.
I don't feel like I'm a dive in head first for much of anything.
Honestly,
even when I do go out of the box, it's very calculated and planned.
Yeah, it's
if
like safe. You know it's safe to like be like, okay, I can take this risk because like the worst case scenario is not bad at all, and then you do whatever.
And even if it doesn't go according to plan, it's still like I didn't just like dive in, you know.
Dive on in.
Yeah. Dipping.
That was pretty quick. Putting that dip in. I couldn't think of a single dip brand to make a joke about. I was really.
I'm glad you don't just know all of
Spacing
the dip
out.
brands.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my comment. Okay. My door is wide open or usually closed.
Yours is usually closed.
I'm a closed door man.
And locked and dead bolted, and you probably have the fridge pushed in front of the door.
I'm a big privacy guy.
Yeah.
I'm a big privacy guy. I'm not like a secret axe murderer. You don't need to know what's going on with my life.
Yeah.
Just like I don't need to know what's going on with yours.
I don't know. I mean, like, I guess I'll say, I guess I'm probably wide open.
I think you're more open than closed. You might not be like an open book to a stranger.
That's what I mean. Like, wide open is kind of like a lot, but like
compared to completely closed off, that's not you at all.
Yeah.
I'm not some cold bitch. I'm just saying.
No, but that's just like how
I'm
you
just
are.
a private
like,
person.
Even just like at home, he just wants everything closed up and locked up, you know?
Yeah, I don't want people around us.
No, I understand. I don't want people around me either, but at the same time, I'm not as stringent with everything being like at night. Of course we lock the doors, but it's like during the day, like some windows are open, you know, not all the doors are locked all of the at the same time, you know. I mean, if we didn't have animals, they probably would be just like open or whatever from my point of view. So
yeah, but that also comes all the way back to like how we grew up too.
Yeah, that is a big thing because I feel like back home, which, I mean, I was a teenager, but I, like, always had my door closed and stuff, and I was like, please go away from me. But at the same...
you hated everything about everything.
Yeah. But at the same time, I live somewhere that we never lock the doors or anything like that. So for me, having things wide open is, like, easier than it is for you.
Yeah, I think it's just a security thing, like a mental security thing.
Yeah.
I'm the type of guy that if I lay down and I don't vividly remember locking the door, you boys getting up.
That's why I lock the doors. Then I can just reassure him.
Yep. She could even lie to me and I'd be like, okay, well now it's on you if somebody breaks in.
I don't lie to him, but I could.
Don't tell me this.
I could lie to you, but I don't.
Okay, but you don't. Okay, so I'm going, my door is usually closed.
Oh.
I'm also just a closed door kind of like, also just like, it's polite. Because I can be loud on accident. Maybe I don't realize if I'm being loud. I can block out sound.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about, like, any of that
in
general. But that's also, privacy is a big part of it. I'm not trying to sugarcoat that. I'm just also saying.
You're a very private person.
I got other things to worry about, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, updates are ready to install. Do you select the restart now option or the remind me tomorrow option?
I literally just did this on my computer. I just restarted it right now.
No way. Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't turn on my computer to have to restart it right away. I'll do it later. I
No.
clearly have my computer on for a purpose.
That's very funny.
So I'm going to do what I'm doing on my computer,
That's
and then
funny.
I'll restart it.
If I'm like in the middle, like if I already have like stuff open and all, and it's like, do you want to restart right now? Then I'll probably be like, I mean a little bit, you know. But if I turn on my computer and it's like, there's a restart of updates available, I'm like, okay, let me just do this real quick.
Oh,
Unless
man.
it's like, it's going to take 5 hours. Normally it's like 12 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, but like half the things I want is just to like check an email, respond to an email, or like do a quick like upload a homework assignment onto something, or like this, that, and the other thing.
But I
And
guess
it's like
for
I'm not going to restart my
you're
computer.
getting
to do
on the
that.
computer like more daily, regularly for smaller things. Like if I'm getting on the computer a lot of the time, it's not. I mean, on occasion, but I don't get on the computer every single day. And most of the time, it's like, okay, I'm gonna sit here for a few hours and work on something, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't do it regularly, so in my head, I'm like, oh, when's the next time I'm gonna turn my computer on for it to be able to like restart and do all this shit?
Yeah, and when I'm working on something for hours, it's usually I have a Word document on, and I have a bunch of journals that I'm reading and like responding to and like action research shit, which do not demand high shit from my computer. So I'm like, I doubt my restart's gonna aid in this thing, so it can wait.
Yeah.
That's crazy how immediately we were like, nope. That's funny. All right, so I'm gonna remind me tomorrow person, and Emmy's a restart now person because she's a psychopath.
Read the next question.
I think that it bothers you not to know why it needs to restart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like why? What's wrong with it?
Yeah, why do you need to restart right now?
Yeah.
Let me just do it.
You're like dangerously curious.
Ma'am.
God damn it, guys. Hold on. My cat's suicidal. Come here. Yeah, you. Come here. I'll just block this out if it's really loud. I apologize.
She just scaled the side of our guest mattress.
Yeah, she just like
That's fine.
fucking King Kong that shit, dude. She didn't even throw a plane. Okay. My first question. Sorry, this is the next question. My first question is always why or how. So Emmy was looking at me because I know her answer. Because she asks it 20 billion times a day.
Yeah. I don't ever go a day without saying why.
Hey, why are you doing that? Why are you getting up? 'Cause I'm hungry. Hey, why are you getting up? Well, I'm in my house, and I just said I have to pee. So use them deductive reasoning skills, and you tell me why I'm getting up. I got a full bladder that needs a emptying.
I love how he gets all southern when he's being a smart ass.
Yeah, it's just the roots, you know.
Yeah, no, I say I ask why a lot. I'm a very curious person, and I ask a lot of questions, even when I know the answers to those questions, even when I know the person that I'm asking the question to doesn't know the answer, I still feel the need to ask the question. So I say why a lot.
It's true. Heads up, Emmy was talking to the side of the mic, so
Sorry.
might have picked up part of that. But we just figured it out now, and it's only 30 minutes in, so hopefully that's not a problem.
My bad, guys. I'm bad at life.
But, you know, we're figuring it out. Yes, so she's very...
Inquisitive.
Sure. Very polite way of saying annoying as hell.
I love that I'm curious, and I think it's a great quality of mine.
Hell yeah.
Everyone in my life looks at it very poorly.
Puts me down. They want to see me fail.
Yes, and you know,
Haters.
I am embracing the fact that I ask why a lot, even though
Good for you.
everyone else just thinks it's too much. They can suck it.
So they can suck a big, fat, hairy one.
Yep.
I'm a how person.
I was gonna say, what about you? Because
I'm a how
you don't
person.
really ask questions.
There's a that's true. There's a channel called the Science Channel, and they have a TV show called How It's Made.
Yeah.
That show's so cool, dude. It's literally like, how's a semi-truck made? And I'm like, I don't care, but now that I know I can figure it out, I definitely want to know.
It's really funny.
How's a semi-truck made?
It's really funny because, like, it's interesting to me
Semi-truck.
how, but at the same time, I don't care as much about how things
I
are
want to
done.
know.
I just want to know why it's done that way.
Oh, no, I don't care. Because someone's like, I can make this ant do a backflip. I'm like, what? How?
No.
But you'd be like, why would you want to do that?
Why are you doing that?
What would be the point of that? And I'd be
Yeah.
like, I don't, what? Did you hear what he said?
Yeah.
You can make an ant do a backflip.
I don't
Who
care.
cares why?
Yeah, exactly. No. Very different.
Okay. You read the next one. I
Yeah,
haven't
read
seen
the
it
next
yet.
one, sorry. Secret weapon, ? Curiosity or endurance? So mine's obviously curiosity.
yeah.
We just expressed all of our reasons for
Yeah.
that.
And I think I have a lot of like dumb bruteness.
You have like a lot of mental endurance and stuff like that. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure like physical too, but in
Mm.
this
Well.
sense, yeah, like you're very like just patient and accepting, and you can endure a lot of bullshit. You know, I'm not like that. I'm just gonna go flip you off and walk away.
Yes, Emmy can get upset pretty quickly, but not. That's not a bad thing.
I have a very short temper for
You're
certain
a
things.
very passionately emotional person.
Yep.
That makes
he's
sense.
smirking at me. It's
That
a
makes
nice way to
sense.
say whatever he's trying to say.
No, I guess not. Being more or less patient isn't necessarily a good or a bad thing, depending on the. I can be too patient. I can be
Mhm.
too forgiving.
You are sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
Yeah.
so it's good to have the put your foot down mentality
Yeah. I
and
guess
been
so.
like, hey, I'm pissed and I am gonna tell you,
Mhm.
fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm going endurance.
Cool. Cool.
Cool. All right. I'd rather talk to. Oh, Christ. I'd rather talk to someone I just met or myself.
So Jacob will talk to himself.
Every single day of the
Forever.
year. Always. Who's the best listener? I am. Because I ask the best questions.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't ever ask questions. I ask the best questions. Anyway.
What's your fucking answer?
I don't know, 'cause I don't talk to myself. Like, I feel very awkward talking to myself.
Mm.
Like, that's one of my anxiety things, I guess. Like, I have a very hard time, like, physically talking to myself. Even if literally no one is around, to speak out loud to myself is super weird. Like, it feels very weird and uncomfortable for me. Jacob does it all the fucking time.
Yeah, I talk to myself a lot.
Yeah.
Like a bunch.
But at the same time, I don't really like people. But, like, I guess
Sorry, go ahead.
I guess if it's someone I just met and it's not just some random stranger and it's someone that I'm like, oh, I am genuinely interested in being friends with this person and I just met them, then like I would talk to that person.
I think no matter what, if the alternative is you never being able to talk again, you would go batshit insane. So you would take
I
the
guess I didn't
opportunity
even-
to share to a stranger
Yeah,
and be like, hey, I know I don't know you. Sorry, that was super gross.
he's disgusting.
You're so hard on me today.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah, I
cutting
guess
that
I
out.
didn't consider the other option being like not talking at all. 'Cause if the other option was not talking at all, then I would definitely talk to someone I just met.
Right.
And then if no one else was available at all, ever, forever, and I couldn't ever talk to anyone but myself, I would end up talking to myself.
Yeah, that's how. Can you restate the question for me? I accidentally skipped it. I already answered it.
I'd rather talk to.
Yeah, so like I'm thinking like extreme.
Yeah.
You know, like would you rather be in a situation where you can only talk to yourself, or would you rather, given the circumstance, either talk to yourself or you can talk, but it has to be to this stranger you don't know?
Yeah, probably someone I just met.
And you'd be like, oh well, I have some things to vent,
Yeah.
and I ain't gonna hear 'em. I don't want to listen to my bullshit.
You right?
You ready to move on?
Yep, I did him.
Okay, we got 3 more. Bear with us. Everything. This might be its own episode.
I think it should be.
That's my bad.
No,
you think
I
they'll
don't.
care?
What?
You think they'll care?
No,
It's
I
not
don't
as
think
funny,
so.
but it's still cool.
I don't think so. I think it's fun and talkative, and
Cool.
we're still
Well, if you guys don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. So
yeah. I mean, we're on episode 3. We're still getting our feet.
yeah, we're having fun. I'm having fun.
Yeah.
Says everything is connected. True or false? I'm a hardcore true.
I'm a hardcore true also.
I can't be convinced otherwise.
Yeah.
Like I'm willing to listen to you, but know that you're wrong.
Yeah.
Because everything.
So
is
don't
connected.
even try.
Yes.
'Cause we both disagree with you.
Good. That was easy.
Yeah.
Everything is connected. Do I even need to support? Do I even need to back that up?
I don't think so.
Everything is connected.
That's what I believe. I think that's hardcore, just
Also-
a belief on kind of.
Yeah. If you don't agree with that, I am legitimately interested as to why you feel like
Yeah.
that. Like what? I couldn't even believe.
Yeah, we're open to your
begin.
argument just 'cause we don't even know like what is the other
I couldn't even
option.
begin to understand somebody's point of view on who doesn't believe that.
Yeah.
I'm interested. I want to know.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, go ahead.
Are you a fortune cookie or a birthday cake?
I'm a fortune cookie man.
I don't know. Oh, just what you prefer? No, it's like what are you?
Are you a fortune? Oh, Are you a fortune cookie or a birthday cake?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I feel like I give some solid advice.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not really an advice person.
Is fortune cookie advice? Or is it, what's a fortune?
Yeah, but I mean...
So it's, I mean, I can't
really
tell the future for a fuck.
No, but it's not supposed to really tell the future. It normally does give advice or
It gives
like
like a supportive, like,
yeah.
You will find peace in the rain.
Yeah,
and you're
exactly.
Like, rain.
But what would the birthday
I'm
cake
definitely not
be?
a birthday cake.
What would be the opposite of that,
Well,
though?
actually, I don't know. Birthday cakes are happy, and there's celebration, and they're like,
They're like, oh.
You know, birthday cakes. You know how you are when you see a birthday cake?
Yeah.
Happy birthday!
Not a birthday cake person.
I know you're not a birthday cake, but you're not a
But,
fun
like, am
person.
I a birthday cake?
Oh, man, that's tricky. I don't think you're a fortune cookie.
So should I go birthday cake on this one?
I think, yes.
I'm not very celebratory, though, either.
That's not true.
Everything you just said about birthday cake, I'm not that. Literally, I get excited about something and just sit here and say, thank you, yay.
Damn, that's true. We both do that.
Yeah, we do.
Are we both fortune cookies?
I think we might have to both go fortune cookie.
Damn. Because people will tell me stuff, and I know that they'll be upset by my reaction, so I'll, like, fake get excited so that it's, like, something that we can both join in the moment.
No, but even, like, Christmas, and I'm, like, super excited to get something, and I'm like, oh, my God, thank you so much. But, like, that's all you're getting from me. I'm not like, holy fuck, this is what I wanted, oh, my God.
Yeah.
Ripping the paper
You could hand me a
apart.
check for $1 billion, and I'd be like, whoa.
Thanks, this is great.
This is awesome. Thank you.
You're the best. Yeah.
I'd be a horrible, like, vlogger content
Yeah.
person.
We're not fake.
Here's a new car. Oh, that is so much better than my current car.
Yeah, we're not
Thanks, man.
fake excited very
I really
well.
appreciate that.
And then we both have to go fortune cookie.
Okay, yeah, we'll move on. Sorry. I just wish somebody would give me a new car.
Or $1 million, $1 billion, whatever you just said.
$1 billion.
$1 billion. I would like that as well.
But there's that whole thing where people who win the lottery, like, lives are ruined.
Yeah, I know. But you just gotta be smart.
I can't believe I didn't consider that.
Well.
All right, end us off.
No, we still have like 2 left, I think.
Why only have
You
one?
see how one's circled, though?
Is that?
I think that's the one we're on, and then there's one more.
Oh, shit.
You see what I'm saying?
My bad. 2 more.
My creativity is more method or madness. I'm method. 100%. I've tried being madness, and I'm bad at it.
I can see, and it's very big of you to be able to recognize that, too.
Yeah.
Just, like, know what your type is, you know?
I'm a big planner.
I
I'm a
don't know.
perfectionist.
I can be both. I feel like I can make both work. Do you disagree? I'm very open
I don't
for...
I really don't know with you.
I'm probably more method. When I think I'm madness, I mean that I'm comfortable with not planning something.
That's what I think it means. Method is in, like, you have a set plan on something. Madness meaning you just dive right in and you're just doing it and you're just, it goes where it goes kind of thing.
I'm going to go method.
Okay.
Because I think I always have a plan somewhat. But my plan's not going to be like, your plan has, like, a 6-step process.
Yeah.
And each step has, like, 7 by-steps. And my plan is just, like, I want to be home in an hour.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with anything else that happens during that hour as long as by the end of that hour
talking about your
I'm
creativity.
home.
Specifically.
It might help if I read, huh?
Yeah.
My creativity's madness.
That's why I'm kind of sitting, because
Sorry, I completely just...
No, you're
curveballed
fine.
that.
I was just trying to think, like, I don't really know for sure, like, musically or, like, when you're editing and stuff, but I feel like even when you were doing spray paint and stuff like that, I mean, I don't know your full process, but I feel like you're very much just like, I'm going to try this.
Yeah, that's definitely what it is.
So I feel like it's more madness.
That's how I learn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is a good way to learn. That's why I struggle with learning more, because I have a hard time just jumping into it without a method, but you can't learn the
Scared to
method
fail.
without
attempting it.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to end us?
Nope, you got this.
Okay.
I'm watching an animation.
I'm busy. I got cartoons on. I tend to go over the top or under the radar. Mine's very obvious. Go ahead, tell him.
You're under the radar.
Absolutely, yes. I don't like attention. I don't want attention. I don't need it.
Yeah.
Let me do my thing. You do your thing. We're good.
Yeah. What am I? I don't feel like I'm over the top.
That's tricky.
Yeah.
Because you're definitely... I don't think you're... I feel like I'm the definition of under the radar.
Yeah, you're much more under the radar than I am. But at the same time, I don't like attention being drawn to me. You know what I mean?
That's true. But that's tricky. Your family can be very over the top.
Yeah, but that's
not you.
Me. Yeah.
I know, but I'm just saying that that's like the environment they grew up in. So you might lean more towards being over the top. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cat, I don't care, man.
We have
It's
one
not a man,
question
it's
left.
a woman.
We have one question left, ma'am.
Yeah, she can relax. I guess comparatively under the radar, but I think you're also just quiet in general. So it's not like you want to be left alone. It's just that you're naturally like, I'm just over here, and if someone else comes over here, that's cool.
Yeah. At the same time, I am loud as fuck.
That is a very good argument. This is a bad example because it's midnight, but...
Yeah, because I was going to say under the radar, but like at the same time, I don't mean to be over the top, but just like if we were in a coffee shop just having a conversation, I might accidentally start yelling because I get passionate about something.
Absolutely, yes, that's happened.
I think I'll just go over the top.
Okay.
Because I think I'm a little split, so I think I'm just going to go over the top.
Okay, I'm clicking it.
Okay.
Mine's under the radar, and she's over the top.
Man. Sorry if you heard any of that.
Oh, shit. Okay, I have mine. You have yours?
Yes.
Go ahead.
What the fuck? Mine says you are the innovator. Move, shake, disrupt, repeat.
You can scroll up. It'll tell you things about it. So she is the innovator, and I am the dreamer. The power of imagination unleashed. Okay, so she's the innovator. Read me the creative strengths of the innovator.
I have the ability to generate new ideas and innovative solutions.
Interesting.
This is very funny, though.
Okay. My creative strengths is that I have connections to emotions and imagination, empathy, and sensitivity.
I feel like that's accurate.
I'm pretty sensitive.
Yeah. My untapped potential is mastering the art of executing ideas, which is 100% me.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
My untapped potential is using dreams to fuel real-world action.
Hell yeah.
That's kind of cool.
That is very cool. I think that's for sure you.
I do have a lot of things planned that I want to create and develop.
Yeah. But I don't think you're just like idly standing by and doing it either. I think you're actively working towards it as much as you can while still being a student. You know what I mean? And in your 20s, like you're still actively working towards those dreams.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
Who's your ideal collaborator?
Mine's not you. Why is
the innovator?
Really? That's
Christ.
funny. No, mine's the maker.
Oh, damn. How funny would it have been if it was the dreamer? God damn it.
Because that's what I was thinking too. I was like, I wonder if his
How does that make sense? How is my ideal collaborator someone who's not... I'm not their ideal collaborator. How is that?
Because
you know what I mean?
think it's supposed to like all interweave, like like if you work with like a team or something like that.
So if we were to collaborate, I would be benefiting more because you're my ideal specimen and you would just have to deal with me.
Dude, I don't fucking know.
How does that make sense? That's not fair.
I think because I think for mine, it's saying the ideal is because I can already come up with the ideas and the quote unquote dreams in your sense, but have trouble executing them. So mine benefits more from the maker. Whereas you have the dreams and I have the innovative solutions, but we would probably both benefit from a maker.
Okay.
I don't actually know. That's just my hypothesis.
Yeah. Below is a long description that I won't read the whole thing of, but I'll do a little thing real quick. I'll read the first little sentence. So for the dreamer, the world is a place of beauty and magic in the eyes of a dreamer. I don't agree with that. I think the world can be a very beautiful place, but I definitely don't look out there and be like, oh, the birds are chirping and it's sunny.
No, but you are see things on the bright side kind of person.
Fuck you for agreeing with that.
You just are. Like, I know that's making it seem like, oh my God, the world's perfect. And that's not obviously how you're seeing it. But at the same time, you're like, oh, I'm good. Everything's fine. Whereas me, I'm like, oh, everything sucks. This fucking sucks. I hate everything. It's just different.
It says, where others see facts and figures, you see symbols, metaphors, and hidden meanings.
That's funny. I feel like that's not as much like you.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like I'm horrible with that stuff. symbolism, metaphoricalness.
I think that's your math brain
Nailed
kicking
it.
in, though, honestly.
I do have a heavy math background for those listeners, and
Yeah.
I'm a big facts and figures guy, but I also consider myself somewhat creative, I guess, in a sense.
Yeah, this is talking about your creative type. So
Yeah.
it's not thinking about your real world application. It's more thinking about you creatively. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And the math part of you is obviously your more real world type, and this is like your creative type, which you haven't fully explored. So maybe that is more like you, and you just haven't fully explored that.
Yeah. You're right. As always. Basically, it says you're deeply emotional and intuitive. I don't know about the intuitive part, but I'm a pretty emotional guy. I feel a lot.
He doesn't express those things a lot, but he still feels them.
Yeah, that's different. Those are two different things.
Yeah,
I feel a
that's
lot.
what I said.
The quintessential idealist and romantic. Define that for me.
An idealist and romantic.
Quintessential.
I don't know what quintessential is. That's pretty much like you're not, like it's saying you're not the realist. You're not taking the most realistic route, or you wouldn't take the most realistic route.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I don't
I feel
necessarily
like
agree with that.
I'm
either.
very aware of, like, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like this, like, I know what I'm capable of, and I know what I want to do, and I know if I can do it or not.
Yeah. 'Cause idealist is pretty much saying, like, you're maybe not best, like the absolute best case scenario, but like you believe that like really good things can happen, not just the most realistic thing, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, I just read the first two paragraphs, and the ending of the second one says, you're happy to roam your mental landscape of thoughts, emotions, and fantasies for hours on end.
You do that.
That sounds cool. That puts you fucking waste a lot of time daydreaming in such a super cool light.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a picture of that for all those dumbass teachers. I'd be like, hey, over here. I'm actually, if you would shut the fuck up, I'm being happy to roam your mental landscape of thoughts, my emotions and fantasies for hours on end.
Yeah. You want to say it just like that too?
Every time.
'Kay.
I think a surfboard like grows out of me.
I think it
when
does.
I say that.
Your hair elongates and
Yeah, I start to smell like salt.
Yep. Okay,
go ahead.
Mine, the innovator sees everything through the lens of possibilities and progress, problems and solutions. Feel the most yourself when you're using your intellectual and creative powers to solve problems and dream up new and improved ways of doing things.
You're always giving yourself more things to do.
Yep.
More projects to try, more like things to try.
Yep.
That's what I got from that. You always enjoy trying. Go ahead.
I turn everything, even creatively, into like intellectual things. I like doing the research on it.
Yes,
I like
you do.
making it a project, and that
you
kind
like
of
giving
thing.
yourself more work.
Yeah.
I do the same thing. I can't really talk much shit. I just do it differently.
Yeah, exactly. This part I don't agree with. Change may be scary for most people, but for you, it's fuel for your creative fire.
Ha!
Yeah.
Not even close.
Yeah.
Like it could be not far. That could not be farther from the truth.
I think that has a lot to do with my anxiety, though.
Yes, and I don't disagree with that, but that doesn't make that any less true.
No, I get that. I think
or any more true.
I think part of me wants to, because it says you're here on this planet to light the way into the future. And I feel like part of me really wants to be that person, but like my anxiety and like, I don't know, things in life stop me from doing that kind of thing and not embracing the change, you know?
Yeah, we don't get to choose the things we experience that manipulate how we grow up, you know?
Yeah.
Like we've seen shit and that shit affects us and then we adapt.
Yeah.
And you've just adapted to not be mentally prepared for things to not go exactly how you want them to go.
Mm-hmm.
And as sad as it is to say, that happens more often than not. I think it was a lot worse for you when you were younger, just because you kind of had a lot less control over general things.
Yeah.
But now that you're like an adult in your own house, it's a lot. The things that happen randomly or like unplanned are a lot more like, well, nobody could have planned for that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like nobody could have seen that coming.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Well, and I think because it also says you're a natural risk taker, with an insatiable desire to expand boundaries and explore uncharted territories. But, like, it's one of those things, like, I don't really seem like that kind of person, but I did go to Europe and Africa by myself.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And planned my trip, like, by myself,
Right.
kind of thing.
That's very true.
So,
All
I mean,
valid.
it's like I do these things. I think my art, I haven't fully grasped being a risk taker and embracing change in my art and my creative life, because it's still a very raw topic for me, and that I haven't fully navigated yet.
Yeah. That's exciting. That's the exciting part, though, is that you just get to keep learning more about yourself and, like, grow.
Yeah.
I myself am perfect in every way.
Of course.
So I don't really have much growth left. God finished me early.
Of course.
And he was like, "You're good, man."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Bitch, I know."
This also says I need to master the art of the follow-through, which is accurate.
Yeah, yes, I agree. Because you assign yourself so much stuff that you get overwhelmed, and then you try to start multiple things at once and without finishing a single one.
The initial spark of inspiration starts to wear off, and you feel tempted to move on to the next big thing.
Damn. This thing kind of hit home.
Yeah.
I'll give it an 85%.
Yeah, I think mine was a little bit more accurate than yours, but
What would you give it percent-wise?
for mine,
Uh-huh.
like accuracy,
Sure.
it's probably like a 90, honestly.
You go 90?
Yeah.
91, 92?
92 probably.
92. Because if you're fine with 90, but I'm not taking these 80, 90, 100 shit, you got to give me as accurate as you can.
No, I think like 92.
92.
Yeah. Because I feel like mine's pretty accurate, and I think the things that it got,
I could
like,
probably go
quote
87.
unquote wrong were more of like how I was raised, or like random mental issues that I experienced and stuff, which obviously like make who I am as a person, but also like affect me creatively as well. You know?
Yeah. For reference,
Mm-hmm.
there are 8 different types, apparently.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice to be able to see that. Where are you at on the about?
Bottom left,
Mm-hmm.
it should say the types.
Oh, okay.
I won't go through all of them, but I mean, we can.
I mean, you can just do the basics.
We can just name them off.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
So we have the artist, who's seeing beauty and creating beauty. Very great, I guess.
That's funny that these are creative types, and then one would just straight up be
The artist. Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
that one, like, if I took this test and I got the artist, I'd be like, "Oh, this is fucking sucks.
Yeah,
This test sucks."
yeah.
The artist is the ability to bring ideas and concepts to life, which is pretty cool. I guess, like, someone who's really good with, like, expressing themselves and they know who they are, kind of thing.
Yeah. We have the thinker, deep thoughts, big questions, intellectual curiosity, ability to find and create meaning.
So this is the first one that I got when I took this real quick, just to test to make sure that, like, the questions were thing.
I feel like that can be you.
But I didn't read it at all, just in case I actually got it for real.
Yeah.
Like, because I knew that my answers would change after talking them out with you.
Yeah.
So I answered them real quick just to see what my answer would be, and just in
Just
case I got
gut-
this again, I didn't even look into it.
Just gut reaction kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm glad, because we talked it through, and I'm glad we did.
Yeah.
Next up is the maker.
Okay. Sorry.
Did I skip one?
Yeah, I'll do that one.
Okay. The maker, committed to your craft. It's focus and dedication, ability to achieve mastery. That's your creative strength.
So that's my ideal collaborator.
Oh, this is the fuck face?
Yes.
Fuck you, dude. Check yourself.
They have the adventurer, so much inspiration, so little time, high levels of creative energy, spirit of curiosity and play.
We have the producer, which is processes power. Sounds kind of dumb. Creative strengths is strong leadership skills, ability to make things happen. So like a go-getter. What was mine? The dreamer?
Yeah, so yours is the next one.
So the producer, their ideal collaborator is me.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't look to see the ideal. Oh, yours
Because I'm the idea man. And then they're like, okay, what idea do I need to make happen? And I'm like, just one.
Gotcha.
Okay, go ahead.
The last one is the visionary, imagining the impossible, full of big ideas, ability to see potential and possibility everywhere. Very cool.
Okay, we'll wrap it up. Final thoughts.
Very cool little test.
I think it's very cool. I think it could be very helpful for someone that's like lost, because they'll see these questions and they're like, "This." I hate the worst questions in the world. They'll be like, "What, like Harry Potter wizard's house are you?" And then they'll be like, "What's your favorite animal?" And then they'll go through like every single one in the school, or they'll be like, "What's your favorite school?" in the wizard one. Mm-hmm. "Oh, you're from Hogwarts. That's crazy that you're the one that you said you liked." It's like I want questions to be like, if you
thought out.
Yeah, if you were hungry, would you immediately go for food, or would you cook for something? Like blah 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 blah. Like I want some deep-seated shit.
Yeah.
To be
I
like,
want them to at least make me think that they're actually considering
even
my
if they're not.
answers. Yeah.
Can you at least just act like you care, please?
Yeah. Exactly.
I completely agree. I don't think I've learned anything new. I think it was fun.
I feel like I did a little bit. Not necessarily learn something new, but just like
opened your eyes a little bit.
Yeah, highlighted some things that I kind of already knew were there, and
awesome.
Drew attention to some things that I knew I needed to work on, you know?
I had a lot of fun with this.
I did too.
Again, I think I'm kind of having a little crises, I think.
Okay.
Because I want this podcast, of course, to be entertaining.
Yeah.
And funny, but like I don't want this to be a comedic podcast. I want this to be a critical thinking.
Yeah.
And so it might not lean towards the funny aspect and focus more on top of like I want us to have deep thoughts, and I want us to talk shit through, and I want us to like experiment with stupid shit.
Yeah.
And like talk. And I don't want us to have to worry about like, oh, are we being funny enough, you know?
I don't think think we need to worry about that.
I think I'm putting that pressure on myself.
I don't think you need to put that pressure on yourself, because I think, even like commentary people and stuff like that, I mean, they can be funny, but a lot of the time it's about the thought behind what they're commenting on. You know what I mean? So obviously we're doing something different here, and we're allowed to still be funny, but we don't need to focus all of our energy on trying to be funny, because we're not comedians. We're not trying to tell you jokes or anything like that. We just want you to have fun with us. More than being a comedy show, we just want you to have fun.
That's true.
And have the critical thinking and some creativity and inspiration wrapped up in there, but we just want it to be enjoyable as well. And we think a little bit of comedy dashed in will help out, but it doesn't need to be a comedy podcast.
Yes. I think that's very well said.
Thank you.
I wholeheartedly agree. I'm going to put this test in the description of the video.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
So if you guys are curious, even if you like, I know it can be a little like nerve-wracking, especially with a video with no comments, to like leave a comment and stuff, which is absolutely fine. You don't have to do that. But if you wanted to go ahead on your own and take the test just to see what you got, I think it's like 15 questions. Don't hold me to that. It's around 15.
Yeah. No, it's super easy. The only reason it took so long is because we like talked it out.
Yeah, we did it on purpose. And sorry, our cats just go away.
It's midnight, and she's decided it's crazy that we're still awake right now.
It's so annoying. But so the link will be in the description. I lost my train of thought because the cat is horrible.
We love you.
We love you very much. Feel free to, if you guys like this stuff, if you don't, tell us why. Tell us what you want to see.
Yeah.
What you enjoyed, what you didn't.
In the future, we can maybe do it quicker and then get to some other stuff, or we can do more things like this.
Was it nice changing it up a little bit?
Yeah.
All feedback is good feedback. Unless it's irrelevant, then fuck off, maybe. But let us know what you think. Feel free to... I got to get in that like habit of being like, if you like the video, leave a like. But also...
like and subscribe.
I know. Let's be very clear, though. If you didn't like it, put a dislike. Let us know.
Don't listen.
We'll grow. We got to figure out what people like and what people don't like. I know they removed the like you can't see how many dislikes thing, but like I think I can from my end. I honestly don't know. But if you don't like it, tell us why. And if you do, like it.
Don't listen to him.
If you want to be a part of us, this team, as we're figuring whatever the hell this is out, and you want to be a part of it, subscribe, join the ride. If you don't, fuck off. I don't care. Do whatever you want. You're a grown-ass adult. Or you're not.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay. You're allowed to be an adult here. We're all aspiring adults.
We'll tell you you're an adult.
Yeah, we'll pat you on the back and give
we'll
you
let you
juice
believe
box.
you're an adult.
I think
we're good.
I think I'm happy with that.
I think we're done.
We'll have a prompt for you guys next week for real.
Maybe if we feel like it, if we like you enough.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. But
Yeah.
if I'm like feeling generous,
He never feels generous.
no, yeah, I hate a lot.
Yeah.
Okay,
Love you
thanks.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
I could definitely take on a bear, by the way.